So let's head on up to floor 10. Hopefully we can get Apsaras back. There will not be a bestiary because none of the enemies are new. They're all the same enemies that we've seen before. I mean, if I happen to encounter the trance twins that I wasn't able to show off, cool, I'll show them off now. But probably not. That is stupid advice. No, you won't. I don't know why the game keeps telling you this. That's not the way it works. You get experience based on the... This is just not true. I don't know why the game is telling you this. That's not accurate. You get experience based on the level of the shadow you're fighting. And lower level characters get more of a percentage of it. Or they get a boost to it. And here we have the Grave Beetle again, which is good. Unfortunately, I do not have Angel because I fused it away. So, can I use Agi on this guy? I eat it freely. So, we'll just go with Bash for now. Now, I've accepted the Great Beetle quest, so this guy, in theory, should drop the item I want. However, it is not a guaranteed drop. It's very likely that you'll get it. But there are times when it will ask for more than one, which is annoying. In fact, that's most times. And I don't know why it's not a guaranteed drop, but for whatever reason, Atlas in their, again, infinite wisdom, decided that that made the game more exciting. Hard enough to even find some of the enemies you're looking for sometimes for these stupid time quests. There we go, we got a beetle shell. That one's pretty easy to get. If you see a small shadow like that, it's always a grave beetle. Oh, I suppose I didn't really talk about that. The size of the persona you're fighting, like, I stabbed this guy. He's a medium-sized persona. So I'll face a medium number of enemies. In this case, 2. I actually haven't
I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Analyze that guy, but I'm just going to run away. Now, a really large shadow will have us fighting 4 or possibly 5 enemies. The medium-sized one will be 2 or 3 usually, and the small one will be 1. Typically, if it's just one persona, or shadow, it's typically...
This is so...
Now, you'll see that I have an opportunity to pick up Nekomata, who I do want. I do not want to pick her up through shuffle time because there's an ability I want to transfer to her. And I want Dia on it. So I'm going to pass that up. That's actually a pretty rare persona to get in shuffle time. But yeah, I recommend not going for it. And I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, if it's just one shadow, or the small shadow, it's typically the hard enemy for the floor, or the highest level enemy. They're typically a pain to deal with. Not always the case, but like if you were low level, the Great Beetle would be really annoying to deal with. Also on floor 11. Oh, the trance twins. Okay.
Don't get careless. Roger.
On floor 11, we can encounter...
Attempt to analyze the enemy. 3 enemies remain.
A rare chest, 6% of the time, and it will contain a Juzumaru. I would very much like to get that now. Damn it! That's not good.
It seems to have multiple weaknesses.
Anyway, they're weak to fire and ice, so we want to use...
2 enemies remain.
We actually want to use Apsaras on them because they have, well, Zeo. So Orpheus would be weak against them. So not a good idea to use Orpheus. Unfortunately, if I go back to the beginning, Yukari will get tired automatically. If the character's dead and you go back, they're automatically rendered tired. I don't know why.
Keep up the good work.
Hopefully I have a revival bead. Otherwise, this could be a problem. I already have Apsaras. If I don't have a revival bead, this could be a problem. I have one. Wow. Wow. Well, gotta use it. Unfortunately, I kinda needed those for the boss. Oh well. I guess I should have bought some, but I wasn't really thinking about it. I hardly ever buy items in the game because the game throws so many at you, but early on you do need to buy items. But I can probably make it through the boss without any casualties. If you're new to the game, have about 5 revival beads on you for the boss, because it is the hardest boss in the game. Just flat out. Because of, again, poor game balance. I know some people say a certain sleeping guy is the hardest boss, but I don't see it when you can totally fuse away half of that guy's damage. I mean, Ara Mitama is the best thing we got for it, and it's not that good. Because it uses fire elemental attacks. The boss is kind of resistant to them. I'll go up here. I'm just running from the enemies, because I don't want to get tired. I'm going to try and take on the boss in the next episode. I may decide to leave and buy some revival beads instead. But I'll probably be fine. Doesn't help when Yukari decides to die for no reason. We'll eventually be able to deal with our party members' weaknesses, but not right now. Not for a while, unfortunately. Running into a lot of trans twins here. If you're on hard difficulty, get to level 8. You're gonna need to be much higher level. Uh-oh. Let's keep going. Where is the exit? I'll have to farm for the Jizumaru, but oh well. I'm tempted to try and take it on. Yeah, I'll save and I'll think about what I want to do. Yeah, I think I'll take on the boss. I'll try. If I'm not able to do it, well. Then I'll just end it earlier. But yeah, let's head on up. We want Ara Mitama equipped. Actually, no we don't. We want Apsaras equipped right first. And we have to take on the hardest boss in the game. It sucks. I would have liked to have the one revival bead, but oh well. Yeah, Apsaras here. Okay. So this is Rampage Drive, the hardest boss in the game.
It seems you've attracted the Guardian's attention. Its arcana is the Chariot.
I don't know what they were thinking. But we want Yukari to heal.
All right.
Junpei can do whatever. And Well, I want Junpei to be on the offense. Well, no, actually, I want Junpei to be buffing right now. If he has his buff, actually. I don't know if he has his buff yet. Well, we'll find out. And, we want to start by using Cadenza. It heals us by 50%. I don't care about that. What I care about is the evasion boost. For whatever reason, the evasion boost that it gives you is huge. I don't know why, but it seems to be different from the Sukukaja buff, where you will almost certainly evade. Yeah, it has Mazio. Yeah, that's a problem. Mazio is a problem. This guy will take a while. Let's go with Rakukaja on Yukari. She desperately needs it. Also, Ara Mitama will protect us from his strike attacks. Okay, normally Cadenza kicks this guy's ass, but apparently not today. Nah, he must not have his buff. That's alright. He can just go on the offense then. But I'd like to keep Junpei and... Or, I'd like to have you keep Yukari with Rakukaja. Yeah, that's all that did. Because, okay, yeah, when that happens, do an all-out attack. And that is why Cadenza rocks, because he will knock himself down. And that'll do a nice chunk of damage to him.
I can do it.
Now, the thing with this guy is that he is the first enemy, well, maybe not the first enemy, but the most noticeable enemy that has a weakness without it being a weakness. He is technically weak to lightning, which we don't have. He takes more damage to it, but he doesn't get knocked down to it. Why he takes more damage from his own element, I don't know. He actually takes less damage from fire attacks, but, well, I don't really have much choice right now.
Couldn't finish it up.
Unfortunately. Just gotta do what we can. Okay, yeah, that's a problem.
Help me.
And if I have to use a chewing soul here, so be it. This fight is so ridiculously hard. That's fine.
That one just won't die.
Let's go ahead and use Cadenza to heal here. Keep our evasion up. Yeah, the evasion buff is just so critical to winning this battle. It's really about the only way. Yeah, that would probably kill Yukari, and if she dies, I'm probably dead. Well, I wouldn't revive her anyway if she died, because, well, she's weak to lightning anyway. Junpei, you definitely have to revive, which is why I would have liked to have that revival bead, but oh well. Normally, Yukari dodges more attacks than this, but not today. Good job, Junpei. Yeah, Cadenza's just ridiculous. That's good in the sense that he wastes a turn to do it, but it's bad in the sense that it powers him up to an absurd proportion. Yeah, Rampage Drive's Assault Drive there, that's a, I think that's a strike-based, yeah, it's a strike-based attack, which is why I have Ara Mitama, because he resists strike. That's basically the only way I'm going to survive that with any real regularity, and I'm forgetting to buff Yukari. Yeah, you want to keep Yukari's defense boosted. And that is why Cadenza is so good. Because she evaded what would have certainly killed her. And I need to reestablish Cadenza.
That one just won't die.
And you will probably need to use a Chewing Soul, which... Or not, a Snuff Soul, which is fine. That's perfectly fine here. The fight's so hard that don't worry about it. Just do what you gotta do. Damn it.
Why, you little...
You didn't have another healing item, did you?
Damn. I couldn't finish it off.
Well, shoot. I guess I have to waste... Does Yukari get a turn before this guy? No, she doesn't, so I have to use my last Dia on her. Unfortunately, your allies cannot use your own items.
Are you alright? Why, you little...
I wish you would have done a normal attack there. Alright, I'm gonna have to think about this now. I must have a healing item, right? I have a medicine. I don't think I have any choice. Yukari's gonna die. I mean, that's pretty unavoidable right now. Yeah, it's unavoidable, unfortunately. I've got to heal myself. Goodbye, Yukari. Yeah, goodbye.
Takeba's in danger.
She didn't die. Wow, she actually didn't die. I'm surprised. But she's dead on the next turn.
Finish it off.
And my evasion reverted. But yeah, I need to use my Snuff Soul. Yeah, your characters have their own inventory individually. I think it's like a medical powder, 3 medicines, and then a disc charm, a disc poison, and I think that's about it.
Hey, are you alright?
Oh, wow. And that is the power of Cadenza. Actually, no, Cadenza was still active for her. It just saved her. Yeah, I mean, Cadenza is the only way you're gonna reasonably get through this fight.
Can you heal yourself?
It's flat out necessary. Do not use Orpheus, though, for Cadenza, because it's weak to lightning and you will die. Very, very painfully and horribly. So don't do that. As long as you keep that evasion up, buff Yukari's defense when it wears off, you should be okay. If you don't do that, you're probably gonna die. I mean, just to put it bluntly, you're probably gonna die. Unfortunately, there's no real easy way of dealing with this guy. Cadenza's the best you got. I shouldn't have to use another Snuff Soul. I do want Ara Mitama because, yeah. He will kill me if he does his stupid Assault Drive, and I'm not using that. Good, I have the opportunity to buff her defense. That is exactly what I plan on doing, because I want her to survive in case she gets hit with Assault Dive. Or Mazio. Oh, Taro Kaja also buffs his Mazio spell. It buffs all of his attacks. And Junpei is going to be doing the vast majority of your damage here. And this is a long haul of a battle. That's just kind of the way it is. If Yukari was going before this guy, that would have helped me immensely, but unfortunately, she is not. Your turn order is mostly random. Well, it is random. The main character will always go first, and then everything else is decided completely randomly. I think your level might factor into that, but agility does not. Damn. My things are going to wear off, my evasion. Although he's going to attack first. No, kitty. Not right now. So I can actually go and attack him. Sorry, my cat wants to come in. Gotta get through one more round. Yukari dodged. Excellent.
Hang in there.
Man, Cadenza is just amazing. It's a shame that Cadenza's on such weak personas, because if it wasn't, it would be one of the best abilities in the game. It does take a percentage of your SP, by the way. Not, that's the full life item. Full revive. But yeah, cadenza takes a percentage of your SP. It doesn't take a fixed amount like Agi does or Dia does. I forget the exact percentage. Then we get a Soma. That's basically a that's basically a Mega Elixir and a Balm of Life, which is again our full revive item. Normally, I would just go back, but we're basically at the end, so let's keep going. I think there's only 1 or 2 more floors left. Oh, that guy's actually afraid of us. But yeah, this floor is really, really tiny. Because we've beaten the last boss of this part of Tartarus we're allowed in. And we end up at the dead end. Basically, the game is telling you, you've done enough, you can go back, and you can, well, you're ready for the full moon event, basically. No, kitty, stop, I'll let you in a minute. So yeah, no! Damn it, did I get the chest? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I got the old document. Losing it. So let's take a look at that old document, which is right here in the dictionary. Sorry about that. The cat was going absolutely ballistic, and it was driving me insane. So I had to let her in. Freaking midnight. So, something about electricity for a school, and we'll learn more about that later. These are the different words that we saw in green. The game will define if you read them, but I'll only show off the old documents. Oh, the game also gives you a list of all the fusion spells that you've encountered. Well, that you've actually used. So, let's hand in some quests. You get a long episode for now, because in between this episode and the next, tomorrow, I'm too tired to do it today, I will be... So yeah, there won't be an episode tomorrow. I will be getting Angel back, and Pixie back. And I believe I have to fuse, and I'll fuse it off screen, but I have to fuse Apsaras and Pixie to get Nekomata, and I want to transfer Dia to Nekomata. And this will be listed in the video description. And then I'm going to want to get Apsaras back again. I don't think I need Pixie back. But if I happen to see it, I'll probably pick it up again. Why not? But yeah, she'll automatically check any requests that you've completed. 12,000 yen is pretty significant at this point in the game. I can use that to buy some revival items. Do I have a muscle drink? Well, whatever. Let's give her the first old document and cadenza. Unfortunately, I don't have a Juzumaru. I may look for that off screen as well. That one, I will not hand in quests off screen though. But if I happen to get the sword off screen, okay. But I'll wait to hand it in until later. And we get a bead chain. That's basically a Mega Elixir without the SP healing. Or the MP restoration. It's a full heal item to your whole party. For their HP. Okay, we get an Aguilau gems. 5 of them. They cast the level 2 fire spell. I don't really use them that much. Battle items, not usually very useful in games. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I had a muscle drink, but I don't. Muscle drink you can find in just randomly in Tartarus. It's just in a regular treasure chest. You'll find one over the course of the game. Another thing you want to keep an eye out for is an odd morsel. You want to hold on to one of those for later. And again, you can just randomly find that in a chest in Tartarus. But anyway, actually, because this is so long, I'll split this up into 2 episodes. I'll leave the tutorial as its own episode. And then my Tartarus exploration I'll make the next episode. And that way I'll probably be able to still get up an episode every week. Or every day this week for Monday through Friday. Anyway, this is Ryzen. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'm glad that I made it through the Rampage Drive, because I was really dreading it.